Descendants: The Rise of Red is a story about friendship, a story about finding yourself, and that's kind of what my character Red goes through throughout the film. You know, she's the daughter of the Queen of Hearts, and you can imagine it's a little difficult living with such an iconic villain and having that as your mom. So Red goes through many trials and tribulations and dealing with those tricky waters of having this mom that she doesn't really see eye to eye with. And Queen of Hearts incites a coup on Auradon, which basically leads Red to team up with Chloe Charming and go back in time to undo the traumatic event that basically led Queen of Hearts down her villainous path.
Sorry to rouse you out of bed before noon, but while you were sleeping, the Royal Plaza was vandalized. What I love the most personally about the Queen of Hearts is that she actually doesn't forget. She never forgets anything. And she really does have a big soft spot for her daughter, even though if you look at it, it's a bit of tough love. But she really does mean well. Rita was so sweet, and you know, it was definitely not what I was thinking, because she's coming in to play this iconic villain, you know. There was a piece of me that was like, hopefully she's not like her character. But she's like the complete opposite from her character. She's so sweet and so funny and just easy to talk to, so I think we had like a lot of cool moments on set to bond and kind of get to know each other. Bridget, I didn't expect to see you here. Ella.
My character Cinderella in Descendants: The Rise of Red is now a queen, is a family woman who has a daughter who is going to Auradon Prep, and she's just trying to be a positive force.
Brandy playing my mom as Cinderella, she was incredible. I remember the first time I met her, we were coming back from set, and she got there midway through filming. She was only going to be there for a couple of weeks, and so I thought, I need to make these weeks count. And I was apart from my mom at the time, so I saw her big, beautiful dress, and I thought, is that my mom? And so I said that out loud, and she said, my daughter. And so we walked up to each other, and she gave me this big hug. And really throughout filming, we just literally just held hands and talked. And you can imagine how much advice and stories she must have being in the industry for so long, and how much wisdom she can pass down. And that's what she really did. And she was humming all the time too, which was so much fun. One thing I did learn is how much she loves rapping, which is little insider scoop apparently. But yeah, it was incredible. It was seriously a dream come true.
Since the previous Descendants films, Uma has changed in a lot of ways. She's a lot more settled at this point in her life. As I've said, her goals are very, very important to her. And in Descendants 2, when we first met her, she hadn't reached her goals yet. She felt like she was being overlooked and she was not being seen. And that's really where What's My Name came from. She was looking for some sort of affirmation, you know, that she was important too, and that she deserved to be in Auradon and to be given an opportunity as well. So now that she's free and everyone on the Isle of the Lost is free, the barrier is down, and everyone is able to go to Auradon now, she's chilling, you know? She's a lot more settled.
Hi, I'm Chloe Charming. You must be Princess Red of Wonderland. I've always wondered what it's like over there. Chloe's relationship with Red, that is certainly a relationship. It starts out very, very rocky. Chloe is a very extroverted person, and she loves meeting new people, and so to have another friend from another kingdom, another princess at that, was this big deal because she's never been in a situation where she was able to connect to that level. So she was so excited to meet Red, and then Red shot her down and said, oh, I could introduce you to a Jabberwocky, this monster that eats little annoying girls. And of course, Chloe took that to heart because that's what the purpose was of that line. And throughout the movie, we see them getting closer together. And I think at the end, we realize that they really need each other to become the people that they really need to be, make each other full in a way.
I'm a rebel, I'm a menace, I'm a one-girl riot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The music in this film, it's so gorgeous, and I feel like one thing I really love about our soundtrack is it really marks these pivotal moments in the story. Red is one of my favorite numbers in the film, and I mean, it's this explosive number. It's bold and it is fierce, kind of who